Since the 1970s, after Watergate, only candidates really have been able to advertise right before an election with what they call express advocacy. Elect this guy, defeat this guy. In 2010, Supreme Court and another court, essentially, and now for the first time in 30 years, we have a situation in which any group of people can come in with unlimited dollars. They can actually be supported by the candidate, and that the candidate can come to their fundraisers, although he can't actually ask for the check. They can say publicly that they're going to follow the strategy of the candidate, even if they don't talk privately with the candidate. And they can advertise with as much money as they want right up to the day of the election. So you have now a situation in which the actual candidate campaigns that are in South Carolina are not advertising with as much money as the super PACs supporting the candidates.
And so in some cases, we've heard numbers like 1.9 million in South Carolina for Mitt Romney, and Newt Gingrich is really in the lead with getting the most super PAC money for such ads or campaigning in South Carolina. Is that what your sources are telling you?
Well, he got a huge check a week and a half ago from a Las Vegas billionaire who's been a long-time supporter of his.
In the amount of like $5 million,
check.
right?
$5 million check, and they've said they're going to spend more than $3 million in South Carolina. We haven't actually seen those buys happen yet. They're spending a lot of money there right now, and in the end, we don't know which super PAC will beat which super PAC. But it's clear that the super PACs now are the sort of television voice of this campaign. In a way that just wouldn't have been allowed 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, and in your article here in this Time magazine, part of the headline is it's a secretive new breed of spending groups that's changing the way campaigns are being lost and won. So this is already turning out to be the most expensive of presidential races, and these super PACs are really bringing it to a whole new level. So is it going to be an issue of whoever raises the most in super PAC money has the greatest advantage?
Well, definitely in the primaries, I think we've seen that play out. Mitt Romney was able to more or less cut Newt Gingrich's approval rating in Iowa in half after an enormous barrage of negative ads that were almost entirely funded, the negative attacks on the TV by the super PAC, not by the campaign. So yeah, every year, every cycle, we tend to have more money spent on campaigns than before. The difference is, in the past, most of that more money was coming in $2,300, $2,400 checks that were bundled together. Now you have the ability of a billionaire to write, on a Tuesday, a $5 million check, and then that money to go to a television station on a Wednesday. So it can really radically transform the race.